Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Call of Juarez. Okay, jetzt fragt er mich. Nee, ich will bei normal bleiben. Ich bin wegen der Story hauptsächlich hier, nicht wegen der Herausforderung.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt. And the kid surrendered? When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
Nicht doof, wenn man damit sterben soll.
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after. He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too.
Ah, danke.
My first order of business was finding a firearm.
Ein Cowboy-Hut. Neuer Level. Ja, ich muss natürlich, weil ich hier mit Schütze auf große, ja.
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Ein Halbpietäten war echt. Okay, das Speer hat echt Charme.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy? Son of a bitch shot Jim Bell!
Sorry.
Hell yeah. That scattergun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man
Oh,
clear
dann ist
off
er
his
noch.
feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. Guards
Ja.
were everywhere looking for it.
Ich muss jetzt nicht aimen, hat er recht.
Anybody see him?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was
Von
up
wo
in
kamst du gerade geflogen?
arms. Suddenly, I was a fugitive.
Garrett's gonna kick our ass!
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there.
Oh.
I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
Bernie, get this!
You! But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
Ah. Das geht ja hier richtig gut los heute.
somewhere.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
I'll flank you! Get your headstone!
There's children here.
And
So
I'm
much
sorry
lead
for
was
that.
whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
Aber es gibt alles einen Score, ne? Also wenn ich mehr Nummern sehe. Haben wir jetzt keine Ahnung, okay.
You're threatening the lives of innocent people.
Ich will ja nichts von dir, ich will einfach nur weg hier. Oder und hier waren wir. Okay. Ah, hier ist eine fette Leiter. Okay. Leicht verwirrend. Einmal?
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
Ich bin eine Ablenkung.
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town. I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy, and all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun.
Arm yourselves!
Get away! God damn, he's hard to hit! God damn you! I'm here!
I'm sorry. Kopfschuss Querschläger. Ja, schön, dass ich echt zu wenig
I
rede.
found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
Keiner von euch im Gewehrmunition. Okay, nehme ich wieder den Revolver.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Well, sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Okay. Shit. Du bist tot. Nein. Dann lass noch mal.
Some say I fought unfairly, but they weren't the ones looking him in the eye that day.
Nee, gut, ich weiß
Had
nicht so
Garrett
gut.
gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
Ich habe keine Punkte. Okay. Die Folge wird heute mal ein bisschen länger. Das ist die zweite Folge, also why not?
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Interessant. Machen wir mal weiter.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man. Over there!
Aber
I did my best to help
stirbst du bitte? Bei dir selber. Sag mal.
Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing.
Ja, Munition.
None.
Okay.
It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge.
Aua. Oh, das
But
ist
to
ja
get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to find my way past these other assholes first. Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo.
Ich habe teilweise keinen Plan gehabt, von wo ich angeschossen wurde. Von wo? Da steht keiner.
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up. Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim. Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Natürlich ist da eine Lücke plötzlich im Felsen entstanden.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this? I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going. And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Pat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know.
Okay, uns alle Feinde beseitigen. Ja. Ja.
And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
Ich hätte gerne den Cowboy-Hut da oben.
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Ja, ihr könnt gerne weiter warten. Ich will diesen Cowboy-Hut da. Ich habe ihn ihr seht, dass ich ihn gesehen habe. Das ärgert mich jetzt. Mino. Old Man Glanton.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, I'm coming for you! A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Nope. Während des Losrennens gemerkt so, nope, da ist nichts. Oh, warte mal. Wir können ein Update holen. Höhere Munition. Mehr Munition wäre eigentlich ganz praktisch fürs Gewehr. Als nächstes ist das Nachladen. Hier. Ja, komm, nee. Mehr Munition. Ja. So. So.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Ich habe drücken gedrückt, aber er hat sich nicht geduckt. Bitte nicht nochmal von vorne. Okay. Ich habe das Dynamit übersehen. Ups. Wir lassen ihn kurz festschießen, dann hole ich mir da ein neues Dynamit. Ne, what the hell? Hä? What the hell? Ja, weiß ich auch nicht, um ehrlich zu sein. Die Vegetation ist mir sehr im Weg. Aber, okay, ich will es wie. Geh doch.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps. And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Oh, und an dieser Stelle vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Lasst ein Like und ein Abo da, wenn ihr wollt. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Bye, bye.